Good morning. My name is Danielle D, and together with my husband, Philip Haberkern, and our children, Ellie and Brendan Haberkern, we have been members of the All Saints community for the last decade. The question of why we are part of All Saints and why we choose to support this church with both our time and our money is a good one. It gave us a chance to reflect on what it is that makes this our spiritual home. When we were discussing this, one of the first things that came to my mind was a question that Krista Tippett begins all interviews with. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Krista, she is the host of a popular podcast called On Being, which consists of conversations she hosts about spiritual inquiry, science, social healing, and the arts. All of these are animated by three central questions. What does it mean to be human? How do we want to live? And who do we want to be to each other? Krista begins all of her conversations by asking her guests about the spiritual, religious, or faith traditions of their childhood. The idea is that by exploring the origins of their spiritual formation, she can better understand the individual and who they are in the world. When we thought about why we give to All Saints, one answer is that we wanted to give Ellie and Brendan a meaningful answer to that kind of question. We want to provide them with the opportunity to have a rich and varied experience of spiritual formation. The reason we chose and continue to choose All Saints is because of the community and practices that support this spiritual formation and that are very specific to this community. We are here because All Saints is not just about what you believe, but how you put that belief into practice. It is a community that is grounded in faith, but experienced in action, that creates and supports an expansive community that exists beyond these walls. This community of action manifests in many ways: book clubs, manna casseroles, courageous conversations, choir, acolytes, breakfast club, winter walks. I could go on and on. All Saints provides all of us a place to practice our faith, both in this space, but more importantly, in the world. This practice, these relationships we build, the work that All Saints does in and with and for our communities, this is the spiritual formation Phil and I want for our children. And along the way, we realized this is also the continued spiritual journey we want for ourselves.